Hi guys, hopefully these silly things are figured out. I cannot hear the in-game audio though. That's why I'm trying to figure out why I can. If I do that, hopefully you guys can hear me still. Do. Anyway, I can't hear the game, but hopefully you can. And gonna hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully you guys can hear the in-game. Hopefully everything works out and you guys can hear me. I can talk to you guys hopefully. I just can't hear the in-game audio for some reason. Trying to figure something out, guys. Give me a sec. Hey Jay, how are you doing today? Hey guys, I'm just trying to figure out if there's a way to show the timer at the same time. I'm new to using this certain software, so I don't know if there actually is a way or not. That's really one of the only ways I know how to do the timer the best way I can. How's everyone doing today? Actually, what? This one. This one better. There we go. This is when we're going to start the actual draft. Anyone still here? Cleveland Cavaliers are on the clock. I don't know if they're in here or not. I don't understand why it's not showing. I'm confused now. I don't understand why it's not. Okay, that doesn't work. Cool. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm waiting for people to actually get in here. Because nobody seems to want to come in here. Sorry about the delay, guys. Can you guys please let people know that the draft's here, because I did and nobody's coming. We're gonna wait like another couple minutes before we start the timer for Cleveland. And I needed somebody that has more abilities. Do you guys have permission? Is anyone here? Let me know if you guys are here. Nobody's here. I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay, you're here, boss? Okay. How long are you going to be here for the entire draft? I'm watching baseball right now, so probably long and probably not. Okay, we'll probably get Miami. Okay, do you have the ability to talk in hashtag draft discussion? Because I kind of need help with the draft, but nobody's, I don't know why people aren't coming. Is nobody here? Or does no... You do? Okay. Can you ping Cleveland? Say, Cleveland is on the... Like, you see what I have before you there? It says the team are on the clock. You have 3 minutes to submit their pick. Can you write that for Cleveland? The Cleveland Cavaliers are OTC, they have 3 minutes to submit their pick. As soon as you do that, I'm going to start the timer. Can you guys hear me? Can you? What's the? Are the levels okay? Like, is the game audio too loud? Yes. So as we wait for their pick, let's look at their team. So it's they're not bad. They are getting up there in age though. They do have a shooting guard in Porter Jr. they can build around. Claxton you can build around. They don't have that bad of a team. There we go. So yeah, they have a pretty good youngish duo of point guards. Shooting guard, you have Kevin Porter Jr. they're looking for. Small forward, they don't really have anyone. Same with Larry Nance could be a good backup power forward, but you don't really have anyone that you want to build around. And you have Claxton and Allen. No, either of them. So you can move. Oh, that's where's 3-point. Anyway. F C. If they focus. Okay. Okay, so maybe you shouldn't have asked you then. If all you can do is keep winning away in. Give him another 50 seconds. Other than that, they don't really have that many young pieces that you can really build around. Like maybe Wiseman would be a good but they have. Can you shoot threes? No, he can't. Doesn't look like it at least. Yeah, it doesn't look like he can. So maybe go Isaac Okoro here. Good defender. Body control is solid. Defender bounced off him when he throws it down with authority. Okay, that is it. So nobody really wants. Do you guys not want the draft to be live, I'm guessing? Because this isn't seeming like it's working out at all. Yeah, you didn't. Okay. So yeah, maybe you go Okoro because they do have. There is Garland that they can build around with PG, and Porter Jr. they can build around with shooting guard. So yeah, maybe they go Isaac Okoro here. With a 43-inch vertical at draft combine, scouts were wowed by Isaac Oko's athleticism. The vertical was the best among all attending small forwards. No. Because this isn't the real life rosters. Plus they don't know who the... But plus they didn't get the first overall pick in real life. Three minutes, please. Thank you. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense though. People were like, oh, let's do the draft, and nobody shows up to the draft. So, I don't understand it. So they did go the mellow if they don't change their mind and show up here. The thing is though, like why ask, oh, when are we doing the draft? And I tell you, and not and okay, don't show up. If we don't get any people to come and actually chat by the 10th pick, I'm just gonna be doing this offline now because people piss me off. For another minute and a half. Look at this roster though. So your point guard, you have Mike Conley. You have some decent. You only have that many young guys that you can build around. Shooting guard, you have Josh Okogie that you're gonna have to re-sign, but he's an RFA anyways. Bruce Brown's not bad. Probably move him to point. Yeah, I don't know. You can, hey, boss. Small forward, don't really have anyone that you can build around. Vanderbilt, you can definitely build around him at power forward. And Naz Reid, he may become a big time starting caliber center if he gets the right timing. Big timing, that totally makes sense. That totally. Alright, so we do have a trade to announce here. Pelicans trade number 3, the 3rd overall pick. Lonzo Ball and JJ Redick to the Indiana Pacers. For Victor Oladipo and pick 7. So how are you guys doing today? So let's see what this team's looking like. So now that they have Lonzo, there you go. There you go. Everything else is gonna be. Oh wow, what? How is that not a question mark? Whatever. Sure, these should be question marks, whatever. I don't know how accurate these are, right? So. You have another minute 40. Okay. Right, with the 4th pick. What team are you going to resip? Because they have point guard, they have a shooting guard. They don't need those. They don't have a small forward to build around. They have Garland, they have Kevin Porter Jr., they have guards, that young guards. They don't need more. When you look at Charlotte, you have Devontae Graham, who's actually progressing really well, but they're going to have to re-sign him. He's probably going to wander around $10 to $12 million. You have Malik Monk for another year. He's a good young player as well. And Mikal Bridges, another good young player that can grow. You have PJ Washington, another good player. So literally, like, maybe you get a center here. Maybe you pick up James Wiseman. That's what I would go with. You have your entire starting five would be under 20, sub 23-year-old starting five is ridiculous. That shows you how young this team is. This team would be. So that's why I would go with probably James Wiseman here. But they do have another minute. They have about another minute. Right, let's see. So, point guard, you have Tyler Hero to build around. You have him for another year. You have RJ Barrett for another year at least. But they're both going to be RFAs after that year. Anyways. You have DeAndre Hunter, who's going to be another RFA that you can build around. And you have Trey Lyles. But you also have Darius Baisley. I'm not sure how good he's going to be minus. But not great. I don't think he's going to be a starting caliber power forward. So maybe you want one of those. And Ken Burch is the only center on the roster. So who do you go here if you're them? Do you go Obi Toppin? Do you go Danny Avdija? Maybe Obi Toppin is the one that you have to go with. Almost 25 points per game last in college, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Shot pretty efficiently from the field and from 3. Free throw, he didn't do great, but 16 badges coming into it, it's crazy. Oh. Doing 2 minutes just because I know it's been a minute at least. But yeah, maybe go Obi Toppin, or maybe even go a little bit more off the board with Oneko Kangu. Since you do have PJ Walk, who was it that? Since you do have Darius Baisley, that can at least be somewhat same as Obi. But in real life, they did take Obi, didn't they? Didn't the Knicks take Obi Toppin in real life? Don't know who's here or not, so we have about another minute. So maybe you do take it up, change it, and go with the guy who averaged a double-double in college from USC, 6'10". What tall is Obi Toppin? 6'9". 1 inch, 220. 1 inch taller, 25 pounds heavier. Same potential. But then you have, at least you have another center on your roster. Because I know right now they only have one, and that's not good. Kem Birch. Alright, so. Because nobody's here apparently. So do you go Obi Toppin or do you go Oneko Kangu? I'd say you go Obi Toppin over Oneka. Can score just about the same. Good mid-range, good 3-point shooter. Yeah, I'd say you go Obi Toppin here. No, they don't. They traded him away, I think. So Detroit Pistons are on the clock. They have 3 minutes. So you have Kobe White. Great 3-point shooter. As point guard, so I leave point guard alone. Luke Kennard, not gonna be. You're gonna have to resign him. So you might go shooting guard here. Small forward, you have Makaluk. I'm not going to even try to pronounce their first name. You have Aaron Gordon now with his great defense and his inside scoring. You have Daniel Gafford and Thon Maker, so maybe you do go shooting guard here. And you go Tyrese Halliburton, play him at the 2. He can score, he can shoot. He can score, he can shoot. Yeah, they're not two different things. He can score, he can pass. Doesn't have great post defense, but point guard, you don't really need that. Perimeter defense isn't bad, it's above average. So yeah, maybe you do go above average in everything except for playmaking is only A- versus A, and 3-point mid-range scoring. So maybe you do go, or do you go RJ Hampton? Pure scorer with a bit average defense, and play him at the 2. Basically the same player. Tyrese does have a 2-inch longer wingspan, but RJ is 1 year younger too. Do you go? Do you go Tyrese or do you go RJ? I would say you go Tyrese Halliburton. Has more badges too. That's why I would go with this Tyrese Halliburton. But let's see, Pistons. Yeah, they didn't send me anything, I don't think. Yeah, no. So yeah, that's it. Right, so you have Frank Jackson that you're gonna have to resign, but he's not gonna be expensive at all. You have Nah, but I think they are trying to move on from him because they did also just grab Oladipo. So what's your plans? Put Oladipo at the 1. Put Holiday at the 1, Oladipo at the 2, maybe. Brandon Ingram? Yeah, you don't need a power forward. What do you mean? What do you mean, Jay? I mean, your pick is like 22. Why? What's up? The free agency is after the draft. There is no re-signing phase in 2K. Oh, you guys can check. You know that, right? It is. There is in hashtag Hampton. Okay. Yeah. Probably. Oh wait. Are you Pelicans? Yeah. Thomas, I do have one question though for you. What's your plan with backcourt? You're gonna run Drew Holiday at the 1, Oladipo at the 2. Like, what are you gonna do with that? Yeah, they are. They're both shooting guards / point guards. So that's what I'm thinking. Run Drew Holiday at the 1. He has better passing, and then run Oladipo at the 2 maybe. Let's see what this Washington Wizards team needs. So they have John Wall. He's getting up there in age, but he is in his prime still. So you have Beal, yeah. You have Bonga. Could be a pretty decent future A-. He could go into something special. Yeah, I thought so. You have Rui Hachimura, who could go into something special as well, but I'm not really liking his odds in doing so. You also have Thomas Bryant and Mo Wagner, who both could be your number 1 and 2 options down at the center position. So who do you go with here? Do you go with Denny Avdija, best player on the board, best player available, or do you go Neko Kungu? No. Do you go Killian Hayes as a future replacement for John Wall? Probably. 2K seems to think that the Charlotte Hornets are going to draft a point guard with the team's pick at move well. They have them taking Killian Hayes. So they've had Killian Hayes going to 4. Why would they pick up another point guard? That wouldn't make any sense though. So do you go Hachimura as a future replacement for Wall? That's what I would say. Let's try not Hachimura. Do you go Killian Hayes? Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, definitely go John Paxson. Great vision, solid playmaker, puts the ball on string. Yeah, like I think he's basically the future replacement for John Wall at this point. Because I don't think they gave me anything. No, they didn't. Cool. the new Knicks are back on the clock again. So who did they just take? They just took Obi Toppin. So now you look at this. You have Hero and Smith, DSJ. You have RJ. You have Kevin Knox, Ignis Barthakis, DeAndre Hunter, Darius Baisley, Obi Toppin, and now do you go center? Do you go Onyeka Okongwu? That's who I'm thinking they would go with here as a replacement for. Yeah, probably the best option for them would be to go Onyeka Okongwu. Alright guys, after the 10th pick, which will be the Suns, who aren't here I think, we will be having a vote because this doesn't seem people want to be here. So, or will be, actually, I will just put up the poll now. Yeah, that's definitely who I'm thinking they're going to take. They would take. Be Onyeka. Yeah. Still is whatever though. Yeah, I do think Onyeka Okongwu will be the best player for them at this point. So you have Elio Kobo, who could be a pretty decent bench piece for you in the future. I don't see him going into a starter. You have Jalen LeCue, another backup I see. Maybe not even going to be like an 8th or 9th man in the future. You have Mikal Bridges and Oubre Jr. Both could be pretty decent players. Maybe one Oubre at the 4, maybe. Because you do have Cameron Johnson, where he could be a pretty good bench piece in the future. And you do have DeAndre Ayton. So you don't need a center, but you do need shooting guard. They do need a guard. Who's the best guard available? Tyrese Maxey? Cole Anthony? Wow. They have. Wow. This is not a very deep draft. Maybe go Devin Benza? Oh, 74 overall. Tyrese Maxey wouldn't be bad. Shooting guard. Where did that put him on the depth chart? That puts him right where Ty Jerome is. Oh no, that puts him ahead of. Yeah, I would say you go. I say you go. Tyrese Maxey? Or maybe you go Nesmith? No. I would say you go. I'd say you go Maxey. Yeah. 22 points in college. Great, good 3-point shooter. Deep range shot creator. 6 total badges. Yeah, see, like, everyone wants it offline. I don't understand why. Well, only 3 people voted, so. I do say they go Tyrese Maxey here. So you don't have a point guard. You have 2 shooting guards. Like, you could put Terrence Davis at the 1. He is a pretty good. He's a pretty okay playmaker. Or do you go Lonnie Walker at the 1? No, I'd say you put Terrence Davis at the 1. You have Keldon Johnson, who could be pretty decent. You guys can still see me, right? Yeah, I mean, you have Spellman, who could be a pretty good backup. I don't see him becoming a starter. And you have Jakob Poeltl, who could be another good bench piece. So, do you just go best player available and go Patrick Williams or Denny Avdija? Probably Denny would be probably the best player available. Yeah, I would say you go Danny Vieja. Why isn't this working? Bigger. So you have Shea. Yeah, no one's replacing him. You have Devin Booker. You have Terrence Ferguson, who could be a pretty good bench piece. You have Isaiah Roby, who could be another future starter for them at the power forward position. And you have Nerlens Noel, could be a good bench piece. So, do you go Patrick Williams? Because at the small forward, you have Terrence Ferguson, who could be a good bench piece, but you don't have a starting caliber player. That's what I would say. You go Patrick Williams here. Best player available. Didn't put up amazing numbers. Like 15-7 is good, but yeah, it's not amazing numbers. Good inside scorer. So, yeah, until you go to him. So, we do have 2 more picks in the lottery, so. Portland, you have Anthony Simons for the future, could be a good backup. I don't see Jalen Adams doing anything. Gary Trent, future starter in my opinion, even though he doesn't have the right potential. But CJ could stick around for another few years. You do have Mario Hezonja at 3. It could be a future starter, but I don't see that happening. You do have Rodney Hood as backup for the next few years. Zach Collins, in my opinion, could be a future starter of Portland. Nazir Little definitely could be another starter for them, in my opinion. And then centers, you have Swanigan, you have Nurkic, so you're pretty set with, yeah, definitely Nurkic is going to be your starter if they don't bring back Hassan. So, what do you do here? Do you go Cole Anthony? Do you go? No, I don't say you go Precious. Do you go Devin? No, I would say you go Cole Anthony here. Get Carmelo and Cole together one last time before Carmelo retires. That would be cool. Well, they would have to resign Carmelo though. But keep an Anthony on the team and go Cole Anthony. Yeah, it's yeah. Let's see if they give me anything. Don't think so. So let's see who you go with. Let's see who would be a good idea to go with. So you have Darren Fox. No way, getting replaced. You have Kevin Huerter, who could be a future starter for you. No, he doesn't have good potential. You have Cam Reddish, future starter. I meant to say, but doesn't have the potential once again. You don't really have a young, other than Jabari Parker, who could be a good bench piece, but he's only 20. He is 25 though. You have Harry Giles, who could be a pretty good bench center for you in the future. Don't see him becoming a starter because you have Mark Bagley. So, do you go small forward? Oh no, do you go power forward? Like who? Power forward. Do you go Precious? Or does he go Precious as true right here? nobody's really here, so that's great. Good to hear. What we do after my pick, which is at 16, we'll probably end the stream. And then we'll be good to trade, I guess, do it off that after that. Maybe in the future we'll only do lotteries, I guess. Really, you don't have a good young point guard. You have Adam Makoka, who could be a good backup once Levine, if they trade away Levine, I mean. Hutchinson, sorry. Really not, didn't see much from him. So maybe you go small forward here, because you have Bowen, you have Wendell Carter, and Luke Cornett. So do you go power forward here? But there's not really. Do you go Brennan Carey? Move him to the move one of your centers over. Because there's not really any power forwards left. Oh, sorry, you're looking for a small forward. My mistake. Yeah, do you go to Sadiq Bey? Or do you go Devin Bensell or Josh Green, or yeah, do you go one of these two and move them over to small forward? Nesmith, 25 points. Yeah, I'd say, do you go in Nesmith and move him over to small forward? Great shooter. Most badges, mid-range finisher. Yeah, I would say you go Aaron Nesmith. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't really pick out one. So. Or even if you want to keep one of these guys, do you move the Vino to the 4? The 3, sorry. Manuel Moutier. I don't know if I'm gonna bring him back. Didn't do bad though. And Lee, I'm gonna hopefully I can bring back Chris Clemens. Yeah, I think I go small forward, maybe. Do we go Sadiq Bey here? Yeah, I think we go Sadiq Bey here. Hey Dash. Oh, well, I'm ending it now anyways, because nobody wants to come and hang out with us, so I'm gonna end it now anyways. So, you're fine. Totally fine, bro. So, like it's a Sunday, so I thought we would be more active today, to be honest. I really did. So, yeah. Anyway, because I'm gonna end it here, guys. But yeah, true. Anyway, what was I going to say? Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be continuing the draft. It just won't be on. It won't be live like this. So people are just gonna have a disadvantage from not being able to see the player stats and stuff like that. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day. Peace out, guys.